Hey guys, happy Friday. So I am opening up a chatty vlog. This will probably be a longer one. I mean, I know they end up always being long, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one open through the entire weekend, all the way up through my traveling for work. I don't think it'll be any different of the traveling than the last one, but I'll chat with you guys and whatnot. So what I'm doing today is I have this Friday off, and then next Friday, and our next Friday is our last Friday off, our last 3-day weekend, except for if I take like a vacation day or something, which I am gonna do more. I have learned, and it took me a few years to learn this, that holding on my vacation till the end of the year, like our year is June 30th, and so waiting till like June 30th to finish up our year and using my vacation then has not worked out, because May and June are incredibly busy, and here I'm trying to squeeze in my vacation days, which we can carry some over, but then we have to use them by the end of next year. So I think I carried over, well, I had 8 to use from the previous carryover, like 8 hours, and I used that. I don't even know what I carried over. Like, I know I carried over, I think, about 30 hours, and then I earned another 64 hours in July 1. So we get our vacation front loaded. So I have a lot of vacation to use, and I don't want to, I mean, I know I can carry some over, which is great, but I don't want to, you know, wait until like June to use it. So I'm going to try to use it like throughout the year and just take some 3-day weekends and things like that. So, but anyway, this is this one. And then I work Sunday because we leave Sunday morning around 9 o'clock to head up. So I work Sunday. So I'll have that Friday off, and it'll be my last 3-day weekend. So I'll be doing quite a few things. I know I have to make a Costco run and those kind of things. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be, I'll miss it. I really like the 3-day weekend. So, but today, so it's about 6:45. I'm gonna kind of tell you what I've already accomplished today, because these are my biggest goal today is to get as much done as I can before my husband gets off work, because I want to spend some time with him since I'll be gone on Sunday. And he went in early today. He went in at 6, so he should be off by 2. So my goal is to get all my stuff done. I've already done some stuff, as you can see. I've been pretty busy. I just went ahead and just got up when he did and got ready. I did my 30-minute walking, which I'll talk about that here in a second. I do have to film my 3-week update for my walking video, so I'm gonna do that as soon as I get done chatting with you guys. So my goal is, I have a lot of stuff I wanna do before I need to go to Walmart to pick up some prescriptions. Which I think the pharmacy opens up at 9, I believe, but Marshall's doesn't open up till 9:30, and it's right across the street. So I'm thinking I'll probably leave here about 9:30, and that way it gives me enough time to get pretty much everything done on my list for my to-do. And then I have my packing list, and then I kind of have my, like, I'm trying to plan out my like outfits and stuff and what I want to wear while I'm out, so I know what to pack. But here's what I've done already. Oh shoot, guys, this is garbage day. Okay, I can't forget to take the garbage down. This is what reminded me, is because I have plants that did not survive our like 3 weeks of 100+ degree heat that we had. And they were doing okay because I was watering them like twice a day until we were gone. We had left that Thursday, and you know, we were gone Thursday through Sunday. And so during that time, they were not being watered twice a day, and they just did not survive. Like, they were barely surviving. I don't have a place to pull them in. Like, I have my porch, but my porch gets full sun, and so even though it's covered area, they did not survive. And I was trying, I was trying. So I went ahead and I thought, well, today's garbage day, so I went ahead and tossed all those plants. That way I can, my plan is next weekend, I'm going to, go to Home Depot and get some plants for the rest of the summer and plant some stuff. So, because I really loved seeing all those pretty flowers this last 2 months. So I did that. I cleaned out the cat box. I have one more load of laundry. I did 2 loads of laundry already this morning, and one load's in the dryer. And then I went ahead and washed my dog bed because we had taken it with us when we went to the coast. And so I went ahead and threw that in there. And then I have one more load, but I'm kind of waiting to put that in because a little bit to like my husband's work clothes. And so I think I'm gonna wait till he gets home from work, and then that way I have a kind of a full load of just his work clothes. So laundry's pretty much done. So I need to go make my bed so I can use that to fold. And I unloaded the dishes that my husband started last night, reloaded a few dishes that we had, and I swept everything in my entire house except for in here. I need to sweep in here still, but I swept everything out there. I need to sweep the bedroom and this room. And I have my mop water ready. So as soon as I get done filming my little 3-week update, I'm gonna go mop everything. And then the only to-dos left that I have actually is cleaning my bathroom. So I'm gonna clean both bathrooms. The guest bathroom doesn't get used very often, but because of that, I keep telling my husband we need to use that bathroom because we hadn't used it for a long time and the toilet got so nasty. Isn't that weird how it just sitting there, it gets yucky. So I need to clean that bathroom and clean the other bathroom, just so when I come back on Wednesday, it's nice and, or Tuesday, we get back Tuesday night. It's just nice, the house is all clean, you know? I don't feel like I have to do everything. I think when I go to Walmart, I'm gonna look around a little bit because I haven't like been in Walmart for a while, just to kind of see if there's any new things or anything. I know I need to pick up some air fresheners because I was just looking over there and I have a couple. And, oh, I wanted to show you guys my Bones coffee order. So, you guys know I just started making my own cold brew, which is working out fabulously. Like, I can't believe it took me so long. Well, I tried, as you guys know, but until I, like, either it's this new cold brew maker that I got, or it's, the fact that I'm making it differently. Either way, it's working out so much better and it's saving me so much money. So I tried the drag up coffee, which I've seen all over social media. I'm just not a fan at all. So I'm gonna finish up what I have. I only bought 2. I bought a marshmallow and just the donut shop, which the donut shop I really did not care for, but I don't wanna waste it because it wasn't cheap. But I had purchased some Bones coffee, as you guys know, previously also at the same time, and I still love it so much. I am really upset though, you guys. I cannot get you guys a code because they keep turning me down for their affiliate program. I think they're expecting a much larger social media following. I mean, I have, you know, 38,000 on YouTube and then like 16,000 on Instagram, but I don't do TikTok, you know, Facebook, I just have about 1,000 over there. So apparently that's not big enough for them because they won't give me an affiliate code. So the only code I have for them is the one that like you guys would get also when you make an account, and it is to build your rewards. So I still have that code. It'll always be linked down below. I just highly recommend Bones Coffee. It is so good. When you make the cold brew out of it, it's just so smooth. So I repurchased the Dragon's Lair. I just discovered this the last time I ordered. And this is a dark roast blend. Yeah, this is so good. Like if I still had a drip coffee maker, which I do have one, but I don't bring it out till like Thanksgiving when everybody's here. I would be making this all the time. And then if you remember, I mean, you guys know I've been using Bones Coffee for like 6 years now. One of my favorites back then was a blueberry one, which I was sad to discover when I started repurchasing it again, that they no longer have it. And I was so bummed until I got a notification that they have a limited edition coffee coming out, and it was the Blueberry Blast Cake. So this is blueberry pancake. So I'm hoping this is as good as their other one. Can't remember what they called the other one. You guys know they always have these like nice names. I cannot remember what the blueberry one was called, but I loved it. And you wouldn't think like blueberry coffee, like what? Yeah. But this, I'm hoping that this is everything. So I probably won't make this until next weekend because I have about a half of a pot of cold brew right now, and I'll use that over the next couple days and then I'm gonna be gone. So, so I'll make this next weekend and we'll give it a try next week. Oh, I also got a blender in that somebody sent me to review. So we'll pull that puppy out and maybe make a smoothie or something, and I'll show you that blender. What else? Oh, we're gonna try a new challenge for August. Oh, speaking of challenge, I need to pick a book. We are doing a reading challenge over on my Facebook group it's kind of like around the Summer Olympics. So it went from July 15th to August 15th because I wanted to kind of around the same time as the Olympics, but I wanted a full month. and there's 14 little prompts. So when I do my book review, it'll be split. So I'll do my July book review, which will have some of the stuff from the reading challenge, and then when I do my August, it'll have the rest of them. So far, I've finished 4 books out of the challenge, which, like I said, started on the 15th. Today's the 26th. So when I was gone, I didn't read. So I lost like 4 days of reading, or yeah, 3 or 4 days of reading. And so I need to pick one. I need to pick one of the ones that I know I have like 3 or 4 books on my shelf here that are part of the prompts. So I think I'm gonna take a physical book with me. I'm listening to one right now, an audiobook, and I'll have my iPad with me, which has my Kindle app and all my books for my Apple books and stuff that I purchased. So I have, just in case, you know, I happen to finish the physical book while I'm gone, then I always have a backup and I have the audiobook. So I know for sure, let me look at my shelf and see. I know that I have books on my shelf. So I know for sure this one. Now I'll tell you guys a little sneak peek. I finished this one and I was pleasantly surprised. I did not think I would ever like a Colleen Herbu book just because I've heard some things, but that's the thing. Like, I don't like to base everything that you hear about authors on social media. And I just heard that most of her books are pretty, like, I have a lot of like bad relationships where it's like, it's almost condoning, you know, these ways that men treat these women and stuff. I don't know. Like, again, though, I mean, I love her writing, and it was so easy to read. So you'll hear more about that in my book review. But I know this one, and okay, hold on. Okay, so I have 3 on my shelf that are on that challenge. So we have The Girl from Widow Hills by Megan Miranda, and then I have Reckless, which I thought this one, well, it has a really small font. I'm like, I thought this one would be longer because it's like kind of a fantasy, but this is the 2nd book in the Powerless series by Lauren Roberts. I have this one, and then I have the Spy Star Weekend from Ellen Hildebrand, which I've never read any of her books. So I'm kind of tempted to take this one. How many, let's see, this one has 366 pages. So I'm kind of tempted to take this one with me, but I'm just thinking, am I in more? Because I've been reading, I don't know, I feel like I've been reading more, like the last one I've read was like a romance book, and then I read Verity right before that one, so that was more thriller. But I feel like that's been pretty heavy, kind of more romance rom-com this month, and I'm kind of craving a thriller. And honestly, I don't know what Ellen Hildebrand books are. Like, I just got this one because somebody told me that her books are really good. So I don't know, I'm kind of, and then I'm thinking, oh, but I've been like, was waiting to read this book so much, but I'm just thinking, do I want a fantasy? Because sometimes, you know, you have to really like I don't know. I think we're gonna do this one. I think we're gonna pack this one. I mean, unless I read it over the next couple days and finish it, which is entirely possible. So, yeah, I think we're gonna pull this one off the shelf, and then these other 2, we'll get to them. I am so determined to read all 14 of these books before August 15th. Alrighty, so update. It is 8:15. I am working on laundry now, and this is the last thing I have to do. So I didn't have very much laundry because I did some when we got back from our trip last weekend. So this is just clothes throughout the week. So I had like 2 loads. I had loads of like towels and, you know, like whites type stuff. And then I had like the clothes we've worn all week, and that's it. So I'm going to fold this up. It shouldn't take me more than like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm not going to put it away yet because I do have, a load of my husband's work clothes, so I think I'll wait and do that. And then plus I have a few things I'm gonna be taking out of this pile to pack up. So I'm just gonna fold it. I'll put it away later because I think after that I haven't had anything to eat today, and I didn't have my protein coffee. I really haven't been like I don't know, I've been kind of off the protein coffee right now. I have not been craving it as much as I used to. I tend to crave it more on the days I have to go into the office because I feel like it's a little bit more tiring going into the office and I need a little bit more like boost of energy. But I really have not been finishing it all, and I've been like more with my perimenopausal symptoms have been in high gear this month. I have not had a cycle this month. So it's one of those months where I feel like I'm on my period, but I'm not. So I have all the symptoms. I had all the PMS symptoms. I have all the symptoms of being on my period, but I don't have it. And then it's making my perimenopausal symptoms go crazy. The night sweats, y'all, have been insane. No hot flashes, thank goodness, but the night sweats and then insomnia and the kind of mental clarity, brain fog stuff, so bad. And then I've had major inflammation and water retention, even though I have been doing so good with my water and I have been drinking hardly any soda. And like I said, I really haven't been even drinking a lot of coffee. I've just been drinking water, and the water retention is so bad. And that's just one of my symptoms that I get. And yeah, so I have a plan. I have a plan, and thanks to you guys for people who've reached out to me on Instagram with things that have helped you and stuff. And so we'll talk about that next week because it's a challenge I want to do for August. But I've been having like so because I'm not sleeping, I tend to like around 11 or 12 just hit this wall where it's just like, how am I going to get through the rest of the day? And I don't want to get back on those energy drink kicks because it's just, I know I need to do more things like just eating more protein, eating more, whole foods, make sure I'm eating enough like fruits and vegetables and things that are going to give me a natural like energy. So, like the last 2 days, I've had my coffee like around 11 or 12. I just didn't have it in the morning. And then I just took all the stuff with me to work and just made well, on Wednesday I did that. Then yesterday I was home and I didn't have my coffee until like 1 o'clock. And it was nice for that kind of like midday boost. So I'm going to change up my routine and just listen to my body. But y'all, I'm struggling right now because I have been going like I said, I kind of started all this I got up at 4:30 to get my husband up, and then I'm like, well, I might as well just stay up because I was kind of feeling awake because I've been awake since 3 actually, just struggling to go to sleep. But I woke up at 1, woke up at 3. It's just terrible, you guys. The menopause insomnia is so bad because I used to sleep so well. Like sleeping was my thing. Like I could fall asleep, I could stay asleep. Perfectly. So this is like, and I think that's where the mental clarity and the brain fog is coming into play because it's just like, oh my gosh. So I'm kind of, because it's been like, I've been up for almost 4 hours now and it's, only like 8:20 that I'm starting to kind of hit that wall. So I'm going to get this laundry folded. We're going to go make a smoothie. I'll show you that new blender. I haven't opened it yet. So we'll open it together. Make a smoothie so I can get a little protein in. I'm not hungry, but it's because I've been running around. And also this bloating and this water retention makes me a little nauseous. So it's been really hard for me to even eat these last couple days. Even if I feel hungry, I just feel like I just can't eat because the water retention and the bloating is so bad. But smoothies have been my go-to. I've been making smoothies almost every day, and it's been really helping a lot with getting some nutrition and helping that hunger at bay without feeling super bloated, So we'll do that. And then I think I can head out to Walmart. Because like I said, Marshall's opens at 9:30. It's right across the street from Walmart, but I'll go to the pharmacy first, walk around Walmart a little bit until Marshall's opens. I don't have anything in particular to go get at Marshall's, but I like going to Marshall's. You guys know I'm obsessed with home decor and what, sorry, I got distracted by a comment and just organization. And they have, a good like skincare and stuff like that and makeup stuff. So I'm going to head over there just for funsies. And I was going to go to Grocery Outlet, but I don't see any reason for it since I am going to be gone. I'm not going to even worry about grocery shopping this week. I'm going to get a few things for my husband, make him a couple things before I leave. And then when I'm back on Tuesday night, I have things here that I can make for dinner and whatnot. So we'll just go from there. and I'll just make it through. And then Friday, I'm gonna go to Costco and I'll go to Grocery Outlet then. So that's kind of my plan. The audiobook I'm listening to is a Kristen Hannon book, which I've never read any of her books because they're so intimidating because they're like 600 pages long. And I've heard nothing but like, oh, they'll make you sob, they'll make you, you know, it's just, yeah. But I needed a book 400 pages or more. And so I thought, okay, you know what? We're going to go big. So the prompt was 400 pages or more. And so I picked The Women because I had canceled my Audible subscription because I forgot about it. And so I had a bunch of credits, and you have to use the credits up before your subscription ends when you cancel it. And so I picked that one, and I'm listening to it, and it is amazing so far. And I think audiobook was the way to go with this one because of the content, and I think just hearing it, because it's historical fiction is what she, I think, typically writes. But it is so good, you guys. So good. So, I mean, I still have 10 hours left. So I'm only like on chapter 9 out of like 30 something. But I'll just tell you, those 9 chapters, it's really good. So we're gonna make a smoothie, and then it'll be time to head out because it's 8:40. My laundry's all folded. So I'm gonna take this on the road. So I have not tried any of the smoothie packs from the Better Goods. This is what it looks like inside. So this is red dragon fruit acai smoothie plus collagen. Now these are just like the other Walmart ones where it does not have any added sugar. So literally the ingredients are collagen cubes, dragon fruit, acai, elderberry, collagen peptides, water, strawberries, and dark sweet cherries. Yeah, so that's what I like about these. They don't have any added sugar, it's just the fruit. And then I'm gonna add in this pure protein vanilla milkshake to add a protein to it, and we'll do that. So the blender I'm gonna try is this one from AMZ Chef. They sent it to me to review. I don't have a discount code. Well, so I'll reach out to them to see if they'll give me one, but I still have it in the box. So, well, the reason why I wanted this one is because my other like blender that I make smoothies in, it is barely functioning, and when I use it, my husband's like, what are you doing? What does that smell? Because it's burning. So I probably should just stop using it. I have a big blender, which this one is big. I was kind of hoping it'd be more smaller like this kind of smoothie blender, but when I have like just a smoothie blender, but it does not do very good with frozen fruit. It's not strong enough. So my other one's dying. I've had it forever. And like I said, I have a big blender, but it doesn't have a small blender cup. And this one came with a small blender cup. So that's the reason why I want it. But the blender itself is really big still. Comes with this, which I assume is some sort of cleaner. You get some recipes, so that's fabulous. Yeah, so see, it's still a big blender, but it's not quite as big as my regular blender. So this one is not quite as big, so that's good. But you can see here, there's all the controls. So we have ice crush, smoothies, puree, blend. We have low, medium, high, and pulse. So it has more than my other one did, for sure. So what I do like about this one is that I can probably replace my other blender, but I'm not going to get rid of it because I feel like as soon as you get rid of it, then something will go wrong. So I think I'll put it up like in my laundry room. That's where I put all my stuff I don't use, in one of the cabinets in there. And because this one comes with the big blender, so that could replace my other big blender, but it also has, but I like this one. My other one's tall and skinny, and I kind of like how this one's shaped. But bonus, it comes with a regular size blender cup, which my other blender cup, I don't think I have it. Oh, it's right here. For my old kind of like smoothie blender maker, it was huge, and it came with like drink lids and stuff. But I always had to pour this into another cup, which this one I can just drink right out of it. So that'll be nice. Here is like the blade. No, what? See, you guys, brain fog. And like I said, it comes with the lid. We have a lid for that one. And then you have this thing, which all my blenders, except for that small one, have come with one of these. So that's just to help, you know, should not need that for the smoothie. So let's go ahead and give it a whirl and see how it works. And make sure, I mean, anything's better than the smell of burnt machinery that my other one is holding up. Now my big blender works really, really well. Like, it's from the same brand. It's the Kasori brand. And I've had this one. I've had the one that goes with this forever. But look, you can even see, like, can you see the burnt stuff? Oh my gosh. So I've had it forever. So it's just wore out. But my other blender I don't use very often because it's so big. I don't like to get it out. So we'll just see how this works. Oh, okay. I'm like, how does this work? But yeah, this fits right onto here. Okay, let me set you guys up on a tripod so we can do this together. Okay, poured the fruit in there. I didn't want to do that on camera because, I mean, I didn't make a mess, but if I would have had it on camera, I would have made a mess. Now I'm going to do the whole shake so I can get the whole 30 grams of protein. And then I assume I just screw this on somehow. Oh, I always forget with blenders, it's the opposite of what, and it even says right there, open, close, but it's the opposite of what you think it is, I feel like. And then looks like this just goes just like that. Oh, I like how that fits on there. That fits on there good. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. Yeah, it fits on there really good. Okay, hold on. Okay, as soon as I got that on there tight and I just kind of moved it, it came on, or my finger hit it, one or the other. So we're gonna hit it. It has very nice buttons on here. I'll tell you that. We're gonna do smoothie, and it says 2 minutes. Interesting. So something I found interesting, so it said 2 minutes, and what it would do was it would go, and then after like 10 seconds, it would stop. And I thought, okay, so it knew that it was not, you know, didn't need 2 minutes. And then it started going again, and then it stopped. So I didn't let it go full 2 minutes. I did a minute because I'm gonna have to look at the recipes, but it worked so fast. So let's go ahead and give this a try. But yeah, it worked so fast and just so smooth. And I can't get this out. There we go. It was, yes. So I want to try some of the recipes that are in here. I like to look at the recipes that come with these types of things because I'm super curious, because you can do ice crush, puree, blend, smoothies. So yeah, it's very curious. That's good. I have not, like I said, not tried any of the smoothie packs from Better Goods. That's a new Walmart. If you didn't know, that's the new Walmart kind of premium brand that's supposed to be affordable. And I've only tried a few of their things, which have been good so far. I just haven't tried any of the smoothie ones. Now, I do prefer, I can tell you right now that I prefer the strawberry milkshake in smoothies. The vanilla, I like to have in my coffee. I feel like the strawberry really amplifies the flavor of the fruit, but this is still really good. Okay, well, yes, I will link this blender down below, but we'll definitely be trying it out over these next several weeks and stuff. I'll try out some new things with it. I'll look at the recipe book and just try to find some like blender recipes and just see different ways that we can try this out. But I can tell you, I think this is going to be kind of fun. Like, I like to try out new appliances, you know, you know how I am. So anyway, yeah, I will link this down below. Like I said, I guess this is probably for cleaning the, probably the blades and stuff. I mean, so you're not like using with your fingers, but yes, I don't know how you pronounce that. I guess it's just AMZ Chef. I have no idea, but we'll go with that. So anyway, okay. It is 8:54, so we're gonna head to Walmart, head to Marshall's, and I will for sure share with you anything that I find. Alrighty, just got done at Walmart, got our prescriptions. I got a few things. I'll show you what I got. They had actually at least 5 or 6 different flavors of Atkins bars, the Atkins protein bars that were on clearance for like $5. I think they were $4.50 actually, $4.50 a box, and they're normally $8 something, so they were like 50% off. And so I picked up 2. I didn't need all of them. So I think I picked up 2, maybe 3, I can't remember now. And then I went to Marshall's and got a few things. I got a pair of shoes, and I'll show you all that stuff when we get home. I am hurting so bad. I think I went too quick today. I'm still recovering from hurting my knee again this last weekend when we went out of town. We were at the beach and I just overdid it. And we were on the 3rd floor, and like our bedroom was, because the way the house was configured, the 3rd floor was where we ended up being, and which was such a nice house. Like, we've been so lucky to get really good houses when we've done our Christmas in July, and it was really nice. It was just kind of a different setup. So like the bottom floor when you went in was by the front door was the game room, and then like one of the bedrooms, and then like bunk beds and things like that. So the way the room was configured, you know, we kind of had certain places where we were going to end up. Then the main floor, which had to go up to the 2nd floor, was where the kitchen was, and like the kind of family room, living room area, and then another bedroom. And then on the 3rd floor there was 2 bedrooms, and they were all really nice. It was just a really nice place. But because we brought the dogs and all of that, you know, the dogs just got super overtired, overstimulated. They'd have to be in there and upstairs in their little dog condo in the bedroom. And it just, you know, having to take them all the way down to the 1st floor to go outside, and then just all the beach walks. I think the beach walks actually did not hurt me as much. It was just going up and down the stairs, because I really do think I was in a good position from all the walking that I've been doing on the treadmill and stuff, that the walking wasn't bad. Like, I did not hurt when I walked. It was just when I went up and downstairs. And so when I came back on Sunday, I didn't do anything. I did a little bit of grocery shopping just to get us through the week. And I knew that I'd be going out of town again this weekend, so there was no reason to get like a big grocery shop. So I'm not going to do that till next weekend. But anyway, I didn't do anything Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I just did my bike instead of the treadmill because of the pain. It was so bad. And yesterday and today I did the treadmill again, but I did it very, very light. I did not get up to my usual 3 miles per hour. But I still, you know, it's still just a little tender. I'm having trouble sleeping at night, because not only because of the menopause, but also because of the pain. But usually I'll just put a pillow underneath my knee, and then the pain kind of goes away. But like right now it's hurting really bad, and I think it's because I did all that stuff this morning. So between, you know, by the time when I got ready, I was done getting ready at 5:30, got on the treadmill, and then did my 30 minutes. So starting at 6 o'clock to like when I left the house at 9, you guys know I was just like go, go, go. And every room in our house has, you know, wood floor, which was my insistence. And I had to sweep it all and then mop it all. And oh my goodness, you guys, I think just between all of that and then just running around the house, you know, cleaning the bathrooms, the cat box, the laundry, all of that, and then coming to Walmart, and now Marshall's, my knee is throbbing. So I think what I'm gonna do is go home, show you guys all my goodies, and I may get like my electronic stuff packed up because I don't need my work computer today, so I can get that shut down. So I may start getting that stuff all packed up, and my cables, make sure I have all my chargers and all that in my little charger thing. And then I think I'm going to sit down and ice my knee up and do some reading or something. Okay, so Marshall's, I picked up this dog bed. So right now, my Yorkie, he likes to, my Chihuahua will sleep in his bed. He likes to sleep on the floor in his bed. Sometimes he'll sleep on the sofa, but for the most part, he likes to be on his bed and the floor. My Yorkie doesn't think he's a dog, so he likes to sleep on the sofa, which is fine. I don't care if either one of them do. They're just small little dogs. But he likes to push the throw pillows down and get up on them, which he's not very big of a dog, but eventually, you know, they start to kind of lose their shape. And so I thought I'd buy him, since we have a bigger couch now, I thought I'd buy her this little like bed. So I'll put it over there and show you once I get everything out of there. I'll show you how I'll end up putting it in there. And then these are the shoes I got. Now I really liked, they had some like Tommy Bahamas that were only $19.99 also, but they only had green and like a green khaki color and white, which I kind of wanted more of just like a brown khaki, just it's kind of as a neutral that I could wear with anything. So I got those. I really like the slip-on ones that you don't have to tie, only just because I like to just slip on my shoes. And then I picked up a couple syrups because I plan on making some iced green tea, and I love to put like fruit syrups in those. So I got a cherry and a raspberry. Both of these are sugar-free. This one was on clearance for $4. So the shoes were $19.99. That dog bed was $9.99. And then they had a couple of Kinder's seasonings. So these are really beat up, which is probably why they are there, but they're the plastic ones. And this is a chili garlic salt and a mesquite salt and pepper. So I thought that sounded amazing. I feel like you have to buy this stuff when you see it. I mean, these, like right now I'm not drinking a lot of hot coffee, but I will in the fall when these are perfect to use because these are Halloween mugs. They have all their Halloween stuff out. Well, it wasn't all, it looks like they just started putting it out in my store, but I could not help myself, and I knew if I didn't get them now, they would not still be there. So I'll put these away until Halloween, and I only have one Halloween cup. So look at that. These are daisies, but you guys know I am obsessed with daisies. But look, they have little jack-o'-lantern faces. And I'm obsessed with any cup that has a color in the middle, and I love purple. So there's that one. Wait till you see. This is my favorite one. I got 3. They're only $4.99. I couldn't help myself. Look at that. So again, we have daisies with the jack-o'-lanterns, but we have our little bats and we have some stars. And look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? And it's big. So I cannot wait. Cannot wait. And then this one, again, I couldn't help myself. Look how cute these are. So I just, yeah, they had a lot of coffee mugs. These ones were by far the cutest ones, I thought, and there was a couple more that I thought about getting, but these ones just stood out for me, and I just think they're absolutely adorable. I had to stop by Dollar General to get some milk for my husband, so when I was in there, of course, I have to look at things, and all their like spring summery stuff is getting all like pushed to the side because they're getting some Halloween stuff out. So they had one of these left. These are only $3. This is what I use for my like chia seed pudding and yogurt parfaits and things like that. So it's a really good size. Now I have 3 of them because I think I bought 2 of them before. So I get those that's the last one they had. And then I saw these little plastic bowls, and I thought, for one thing, they're really pretty and cute. But I thought these are perfect size for my yogurt bowls and stuff I have for like at nighttime at dessert, or even if I'm at home for breakfast, because I normally like have my big like ceramic regular bowls, you know, like cereal bowls. And these are just, I always end up with, you know, like this big bowl and this little tiny serving. So these I thought were just perfect, and they're only $1 each. And then also I thought these are also perfect for when I'm at home and just having like a little snack plate. I picked these up, and these were all $1 each. So there's a strawberry one, we have a blueberry one, and then lemon. So I thought those would be just super cute, like I said, just for some easy snacking and things like that. And then at Walmart, I got a book. So I always, they're in the book section, and I look up on Goodreads, you know, because they're ones I've never heard of or authors I've never heard of. So I must have looked at like 5 books. And then this one I looked up, and it has pretty good ratings, but just sounds like such a good book. I think it had like 3.6, which I feel like is really good on Goodreads. And it had a lot of ratings. So, it's called 2 Sides to Every Murder. It sounds really good. It like talks about like a camp, so like a summer camp. And they go back after they're adults because something had happened there at the camp. So anyway, sounds really good. And then I was telling you guys about the Atkins bars. So these are the 2 that I got that were on clearance. So check out your Walmart and see if there's any on clearance for you, but these were like $4.50. This is the chocolate almond caramel bar, and then the blueberry Greek yogurt bar. So I don't think I've tried either one of these. I may have tried this one. This one sounds fairly familiar, but 15 grams of protein, 190 calories on that one. 15 grams of protein, 180 calories. If you guys count carbs, these have 3 net carbs, 10 grams of fiber. This one is 5 net carbs, and so it's rich in fiber, so it must not have as much fiber. And then I picked up this. I thought I would take this to in my bag when I went on my work trip. Just be easier than having like any little packets and things like that. I could just toss this in my bag, and then even my bag that I will carry with me to the workshops, and then I can just add it to my water. This is the strawberry pineapple blast. So got that. And that is everything. Okay, so speaking of my electronic bag, I think I'm gonna go grab that. We're gonna pack that up, and then I'm gonna sit down and probably do my little tiny grocery order I need to do for tomorrow. Just stuff for my husband, and now I don't have to get any protein bars or anything like that to take with me. So I really don't think I need anything, because I think I have enough here for when I get back. I just need to have enough for Tuesday night dinner, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, I may need to pick up a few things. So I'm gonna do that while I listen to my audiobook. See, that fits just perfect, because that's where I sit here. So that's where he likes to sit. And it just kind of fits perfect in that little area. He can get up there, and now my throw pillows can maybe survive. So I think that's super cute. Okay, I had to change my clothes again. My black shirt gets really hairy, and we're going out to dinner tonight, and so I wanted to make sure that that was not gonna get all hairy while I sit here and I sit on the sofa and stuff after I'm done. I am beat. So it's 11:54. I mean, this has already been a long day. I have been busy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pack up this last part here, and then I'm just gonna go sit down and, like I said, work on my grocery order. And this will probably be the last thing that I show you guys until later this weekend, because tonight we're gonna go to dinner, and then I'm gonna take a shower, wash my hair, all those things. And then tomorrow I just have grocery shopping and spend the day with my husband. And I do have to do some stuff with my chickens, but I might just wait till tomorrow. I'll just see how I feel, but I need to get their chicken coop and stuff all cleaned out, but that may be a tomorrow thing for sure. But I need to add to my, let's just do a satisfying check off our to-do list. So mopping is done. Kitchen, bedroom, bathrooms, living room, and hallway all mopped. Cleaning the bathrooms, done. Our to-do list is done. I did not add on here my cold brew coffee. I have those little cold brew cups, and then my protein drinks. I did not add those on my to pack list. So I need to pack my iPad, but it's the only thing I'm not gonna pack into my bag here. So I need to go through this, because we used this when we went on our trip last weekend, except I didn't take this. So this is like a extra screen. So last time we went, it's just so hard to work on my laptop. I'm just not used to I'm used to having, like at work, I have this gigantic screen. And then at home, I have 2 screens plus my laptop. And so just when I have to work in the hotel room and stuff, it's just almost impossible. So I found these on Amazon. I asked my boss if we could get them, and she said yes. So we each got one of these. I meant to get like a sleeve or something before our next trip, but I never found one. I mean, I didn't really look, to be honest. So I'm just gonna put it back in this like plastic that it came in, but I think it'll be okay protected in my, actually I'm not gonna put it in that plastic because it's not gonna do nothing for it. I still have this little plastic on there. And it came with all these things that I haven't gone through. I need to see what connectors and stuff that it has, and I need to put my charger back because I never put this back into my electronic thing. So when I found out I was gonna have to travel, I decided I probably better buy chargers that were kept only in my travel bag. And then that way I never had to worry about forgetting them. Like if I do forget them at the hotel, it's okay because I have my main chargers back at home. I mean, they're so cheap now than they used to be. Remember when phone chargers were like super, super expensive, and now they're super cheap. This thing came with 2 different connectors, so great. I thought I was gonna have to use an adapter because our laptops, which is probably normal of any laptops, because even my home Dell laptop only has 1 USB, but it has like an HDMI and like 2 USB-Cs. So this came with USB-Cs. Okay, perfect. And it came with USB HDMI. So I'm just gonna put them both in my bag. Then that way they're just in there for whenever. And, oh, what is this one? And it charges with your computer, I believe. Like you just charge it. Oh no, it has you plug it in. So this is for the plug-in. Great, 1 more charger I have to keep track of. Well, this one will just be only for this. So I'm gonna plug it into it though, so I know that this is what this one goes to. It will not fit in my charger, little charger case. So I think I'll just put all these pieces together with the monitor. But yeah, hopefully it works really well. I haven't used it. I should have probably at least plugged it in and made sure it worked, but I have not done that. I may do that. No, I'm just gonna pack it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, then we can still return them because I have the main box still. I still kept the main box. But okay, so we have all of those. I have my work laptop. Oh, my laptop charger. I need to go grab that. I'm not used to using that because we have a docking station. So I need to fill up my medicine thing too, because we did use it when we were at the beach. So I bought this the last time I went traveling. So I just have Zyrtec in here, Tylenol, ibuprofen, Midol, and a Pepsid, which I think my husband only used. He likes to use Tylenol, so I like ibuprofen, so I think this is good. We're fine with that. I'm trying to find my charger thing. My husband was the one that kind of threw stuff in here. I have protein bars that I took, a pen. You never know when you need a pen. I put these in there when we went to the beach, and I never ate them. But I don't think I want to take, I think I want to take some of those Acton bars that I bought. Okay, what did he do with that? I know we got everything because I made sure we got, oh, here it is. Okay, so what else do we have in here? He just kind of threw everything in here because he brought my laptop and my keyboard. Oh, I didn't grab my keyboard. Okay, I'm gonna bring my keyboard too. So I have a mouse, and here's my little charger thing that I need to put my, so it has I have a portable charger right here, which I did charge up before we went to the beach last weekend, so it should be charged up. My phone does not hold the charge for nothing. So, and this one has my watch charger and it has a phone charger, so it's a dual charger. So my phone is an old phone, so it has the old thing. So it was actually kind of nice because my watch is also old. I have the very first generation watch and I have an old phone. And so I don't like upgrading them unless I absolutely have to. Okay, so I grabbed 2 days worth of my supplements. This is the bag I'm gonna carry with me throughout the day. And so that's why I'm gonna keep my supplements and like any protein bars, my contact solution in case I have any issues with my contacts, which I do. Like I was saying, my eyes get really super dry. So things like that will go in there, and probably my medicine thing too, because it just makes sense to have it in there in case I get like a bad headache or something. So I'm just putting that in the very front there. And then my charger. Okay, let's see. I don't want to get this thing to get messed up. I'm just gonna put that, I'll take this out and my keyboard out when I'm going from workshop to workshop. I just want to carry my laptop with me in case we need to use our computers for anything. So I put the keyboard under the monitor. That should be okay. But yeah, I'll unpack those things when I get into my hotel room. Those will be unpacked. And all that. So all my cords and all of that stuff will be all unpacked. And then we have our laptop, which has its own kind of little place right there. Actually, I think I'm gonna put my monitor with the laptop because it's kind of a padded little area. And then I can toss all my cords in with my keyboard. I bring my keyboard again, like I said, it's so hard for me to work off of my laptop. It's just ridiculous how hard it is. Okay, so at least I can mark off, my work to-do list, because that's my life right now, right there. But let's mark off some stuff on our to-do list, our packing list. So we got our computer, our screen, our chargers. I'll just need to get my iPad. I'm gonna bring my tripod that you guys are on right now in case I wanna record anything. And that's it. Oh, my contact solution, I got that. So yeah, I guess I didn't have all the other stuff down on my list, so. Okay, so this is mostly packed up. This is heavy. Thank goodness, like I said, I won't have all that extra stuff in there because this baby is heavy. Hey guys, so I am at my hotel. I'm just gonna give you a little room tour, but it's kind of the same as last time, but just in case you did not watch my last travel for work vlog, I'm tired. It is about 8:20. We had a full day today, this Sunday, by the way. We got up here, our first session started about 12:30-ish. So we got up here and ate lunch super quickly, got to our first session, and then we had a couple sessions, then we had dinner, and then we had like a bingo night, and now I'm up here. So I'm tired, if you cannot tell. So I'm gonna give you a little tour, then I think I'm gonna take a shower and get in my jammies and wash my face and all of that. Tomorrow we have a pretty packed day, 7 in the morning until, oh no, that's Tuesday. Let's see, what do we got tomorrow? So 7 in the morning until 8:30 again. We get an hour break between 4:30 and 5:30, but we are going to dinner with one of the vendors, and I can't remember what time we're going to dinner. So I already got mostly unpacked. I just unpacked real quick. What I like about these rooms is they have like, which this may be totally normal. As you guys know, we go nowhere. And when I worked in the hotel business, look at my hair, jeez. When I worked in the hotel business, like USBs were not a thing. So to me, it's still like, oh, wow, this is cool. It has USB because I don't go anywhere. So anyway, yeah. So if you hear those comments, that's what I'm talking about. So my iPad, so I have those. I need to charge my phone. So anyway, so yes, we have these nightstands. At least these ones work. The last one I was in, they fell out. It was not very cool. The only complaint I have is that you see, so we have this sofa here, and then we have this little table, but we don't have a chair. So you have to like kind of pull the table up over to your chair. So I have my little setup here because I'm gonna have to work when I can. Like I will probably take my laptop with me so I can work on breaks and in between things, maybe. But there's one session we may not go to tomorrow, so I wanted to make sure that I was all set up just in case I needed to work and whatnot. So it's a nice little working station. The only thing I don't have, and I may have to do the configuration different, is that my mouse and my keyboard are not from the, I should have brought my mouse from home. This is the one I just have for traveling, but my mouse that goes with this keyboard, I left it at home, and it has the same dongle. So now this one has its own. So if I want to use the mouse, I don't have another USB plug, but I do have my adapter, but I'm using both my USB-Cs, so I don't know. Anyway, last time at the last hotel I had, the little side thing was not working for the plug-in, so it's working, which is nice. So anyway, I'm a little setup, like I said, though, you just have to kind of pull up to the thing. We have a coffee maker. We We have our water. I might actually go get some ice so I have it for the morning, because I did bring my cold brew coffee in a cup, in my water cup. They don't have a vending area here, so I did bring a couple of caffeine-free Diet Pepsis, a couple of energy drinks. My protein shakes are in there, but the refrigerator is just not working all that well. Let's see, big TV, which because I have trouble sleeping when I'm by myself in a place like this, I will usually turn that on before I go to bed, and I'll read, but just to have some background noise. So, it's a little table here. Anyway, have all of my stuff right there. And then, like I said, we have the bed. This is the book that I brought, because this is the book that I want to start. So I'll probably read that after I take a shower. But it looks like this is a king size bed, maybe. Another little side table. We have our little mirror here. I don't like that it's a connecting room, because that always makes me nervous, but for safety, you know, make sure you have this locked for safety. I already have my clothes in here. Now the last room I had, as soon as you opened this up, the light came on, but there's no light in this one. But I hung up all my shirts and stuff and my cardigans. And then, pretty typical bathroom. The toilet flush is a little slow. They always have these big mirrors, which is nice, but I already have all my stuff. I'll have to do my makeup in here since I have my desk set up, which I'm used to kind of sitting down to do my makeup. So I don't know, I might sit down on the bed and do it. But anyway, so we have that situation. I have this is my little thing with all my makeup and whatnot. So I have all that going, but I already pulled out my hair straightener and all that. And we just have the typical shower. I like how they come with, they have like really nice shampoo, body wash, and all of that. And that is it. So anyway, just it's a nice little room. And this one's a lot quieter than the other one. The room I was at in May was on the other side and on the ground floor, and it was so noisy. Oh, so it was really nice where this room's located, and the elevator I had to take, it opens up right at the gym. So my plan is, my husband has to be to work in the morning at 6:30, so he needs to be up by 5. So I'm going to, and I don't have to be down to meet the rest of my my team until 7:15. So I think I'm going to get up at 5, get my husband up, and then go down and do either the treadmill or bike. We'll see. I probably do the bike. Honestly, like right now, my knee is still so sore from last weekend. And I don't think I caught you guys up on all that. I don't remember if I talked to you guys about that in this video, but when we were at the beach for our family thing, I kind of re-injured my knee going up and down the stairs so much and walking on the beach and whatnot that I could not even walk on Sunday. So I been kind of just taking it very easy, walking very slow on the treadmill, but we're walking a lot here because we're having, you know, to get in between sessions, there's breaks and you have to go visit the vendors, and just, you know, everywhere you walk, you have to walk a lot further, like to go to the bathroom and all that. So I'm just thinking, because I'm walking so much, that I may just want to do the bike, but regardless, we're going to get in the gym. So my plan is, as soon as I get him up, then I'm going to change into my clothes and my shoes and head right down to the gym. And like I said, do either the bike or the treadmill for 30 minutes. Because if I can get down there at 5 and go from 5 to 5:30, and then that gives me plenty of time to get ready and get down there at 7:15. So I think that is the plan. Good morning, guys. It is 5:23 and just getting my makeup all set up so I can get ready to go down for our first session, actually breakfast first. Alrighty, so yep, I'm gonna start getting ready. It's 5:30 to be downstairs at 7:15. I am drinking my energy drink. Actually, I have not. I think just because of the sleeping situation, I have been having like this kind of crashing around like 1 or 2 o'clock every day. And I don't want to drink an energy drink because I'm afraid of the hot flash thing. I know I've been pretty good with caffeine, like from coffee in the afternoon or from tea, but this energy drink, I don't know how much caffeine is in it. 200 milligrams. I don't want to trigger a hot flash. So I've been trying to, if I drink any energy drinks, it's before noon. But I just really have, so what I've been doing is, because I noticed like when I would make my protein coffee up in the mornings, that I would, I guess I better start getting ready a little bit too. I can't see you guys, so, because you're too far back from how I usually have you set up whenever I'm doing my makeup and talking to you. So I'm pretty much blind right now. What was I saying? My gosh, you guys, I did not sleep well last night at all. Like it's really bad now with the sleeping. It's not even because I'm not home. It's just in general, I'm not sleeping right now. Thank you, perimenopause. You know, I love you so much. I don't even know where my train of thought was. Oh yeah, so I'm doing my normal like protein coffee routine in the morning, and I would find myself like only drinking like half of it, and I just have zero appetite in the morning. And I think just because it is a little bit of a heavier, thing, in case you're wondering what I'm using, I really am loving this stuff. I picked it up because there was a NYX sale going on at Ulta. So I went and picked this up, and I am really, really liking it. I like the e.l.f. one too, which is what I've been using. And then I mix it with this to add a little bit of a glow. So on Wednesday, since I just decided like this is, wasting, like protein shakes are not cheap, and coffee is not cheap. And so on Wednesday, instead of making up my protein coffee, I just drank water, and then I brought a little thing of cold brew, and brought my protein shake and my cup, and I just made my protein coffee after I came back from lunch, which I didn't know when I would want it. I could have just made it at lunchtime and brought it in, but I didn't know when I would want it. And it was, it was exactly what I needed to get through the rest of the day on Wednesday, because I've been pretty much hitting a wall around like 2 o'clock with being tired. So, yeah, it's been really bad. So I think I'm just gonna start doing that to get a little bit of an afternoon pickup without having an energy drink, which I'm afraid is going to trigger a hot flash if I have it that late in the day. So, but that is what I'm having right now. I'm having a little bit of an energy drink because I'm super tired, and I probably could use some coffee today, but I don't want to walk down to the ice thing and get ice and all of that right now. So anyhow, so I'm just gonna drink that energy drink. I'll get coffee when we go down and have breakfast. And then I think when we have our 10 o'clock break, I'm gonna come up and make my protein coffee at that time, or I may do it like during our afternoon break or something. But anywho, yeah, did not sleep well. It's been really bad with the sleeping. Like I said, just the waking up to like go to the bathroom, which is fine because I can usually go right back to sleep when I'm waking up around 1 o'clock or so to go to the bathroom. I can usually go right back to sleep, but it's the like 3 o'clock one, and sometimes it'll be like, I don't know, 2 something, but for sure it's like 3:39. I swear, like almost every time, you guys, it's like 3:39. I don't know what's up with that I'm waking up and just really bad night sweats. And I did look last night on Amazon for some cooling sheets, and I think I'm gonna go that route and see if that helps. If anything, I'm sure I'm still gonna wake up, but maybe it just won't be as bad. But I'm gonna make some changes. I have a plan for August, just thanks to some of you guys who have reached out and kind of told me some things that have helped you. I'm willing to try anything, y'all, with this, like, menopause symptoms. I mean, I think right now it's so bad because I've missed my period this month, and I'm supposed to, like, I think as of today, like 17 days past when I was supposed to start. And you guys know I was like on really good track, you know, where I was having it, like when it was telling me I was supposed to, everything was going really good these last few months. And then all of a sudden it just stopped. And I think that's when my menopause symptoms are the worst, is when I miss my period or I'm late and I have the really, really, really bad, like, PMS, like exactly as if I was gonna start. And then during the time I'm supposed to be on my period, it would just, the perimenopause symptoms are just, I mean, it's just crazy. So it's like, I didn't show you guys this, but I packed, you know, I don't know when I'm going to need pads and tampons, so I have to pack them everywhere I go. So like last weekend when we went to the beach, my bag, I had all pads and tampons and everything, all the stuff that I would need. And then when I came up here, I had to bring it with me again because we don't, you know, I don't have my own car here. And so I don't want to have to say, hey, can you take me over to Target to get, you know, I mean, they would, but you know what I mean. I just don't want to inconvenience anybody. And so I brought all the stuff with me, you know, just in case, because the whole time I've been here, like, I've been having really bad cramps and it's just been all the things. So it's, you know, it's what happened last year at this exact same time. It was July, August, and September that I didn't have any periods, and I think I had one, and it was like a really short one, terrible one, until like October, and then I started, you know, having it again. So anyway, but yes, I'm gonna make some changes, and we'll talk about that in next week's Chatty vlog. And I thank you guys for all the tips, because like I said, I'm willing to try anything right now. I have been taking the supplement that my doctor suggested, which was working great, but he did say that if it starts to not working, he gave me another one, which I have it written down. I have to find it to start taking, because he said sometimes you have to alternate them. So I may just go back to the other one that I was using that was working just fine. I had it on subscribe and save through Amazon, so I have like 3 bottles that I never used because I forgot to turn it off on my subscribe and save when I started taking the other one. And I just ran out of actually, no, I have them in I need to take my supplements too. But I think I have it. I think today will be the last, today or tomorrow, because I brought my supplements for these 3 days that I was here. So I think tomorrow will be the last one. And so maybe I'll start taking the other ones. I don't think at some point, sometimes it's just none of it's gonna work, I feel like. But I didn't know that, you know, I know that there's some diet things that you can do, which is what I've been trying to do. And I haven't been the best about some of this stuff, you know, just doing it. But you guys have given me some other tips. So we will be implementing some of those tips and seeing how it goes. But anyhow, okay, I better finish getting ready and I will check in with you guys later. So I don't think I told you guys this morning that I did not make it onto the gym today, but I'm not really feeling bad about it, because despite the fact that we are in a conference from, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning till 4:30, plus, you know, we have breakfast before that, dinner after that, lunch in between, but we're walking around a lot because we get like a morning break to go to the vendors, and then we have our lunch, and then we have an afternoon break, and now we have our dinner, our break before dinner, which we're going off-site for dinner because we're going to be having dinner with one of the vendors. So despite all that, I still managed to get, let me look and see, 6,884 steps. So I do not feel bad because I have been so active. Plus, you know, just to go to the bathroom, it's not like right there. So it is literally like quite a ways. And then to get to the bank of elevators, like during our, you know, networking break is what they call it when you go visit the vendors and stuff. During that time, I've been coming up here to just to get up and walk around. Or, you know, I came up to grab one of my Diet Pepsis. I came up, you know, I just came up to grab, you know, several things. So with all that, you know, I have managed to get a lot of steps in. And actually some of it is recorded as exercise minutes, but I think that's just the speed that I'm walking. But anyway, yeah. So I feel okay about that. I'm not gonna feel bad about that. Tomorrow, we'll see how I feel. I was just so tired this morning. Just this whole like not sleeping thing is driving me crazy. I have a feeling I'll sleep tonight because I really feel like I am so exhausted. And sometimes when I have these 3 or 4 days in a row where I'm just not sleeping, I sleep really good for one day. So I have a feeling tonight I may sleep okay. If I don't tonight, I know for sure I will tomorrow because I'll be kind of in my own bed. Plus, you know, it'll just, yeah. I think because I'll be home, it won't be as busy tomorrow because we only go a half day tomorrow, then we go home. So I should be home by like 4 o'clock or so tomorrow. And I'm gonna like, I'm just gonna not work. So I'm gonna tell people, anybody who contacts me tomorrow, I'm gonna say, I will work on that on Wednesday when I get into the office. So I have to go into the office Wednesday because we have our newer person, who I'm still kind of like giving things and training things. And so she switched her days because she was supposed to come in Monday, but she switched her days to come in Wednesday. So, yeah, my stomach's a little gurgly. And so I'm feeling a little like, maybe I need to go see if I can find like a Diet 7-Up or Sprite or something like that. Like I feel like I need, like I've been drinking a ton of water today and iced tea, and like I just feel like I need something just to kind of settle my stomach before dinner. Lunch was a long time ago and I didn't eat anything during the afternoon break. So I'm thinking I need to have a little bit something. So I think I may walk down. They don't have vending machines here, which I think is so weird because this is a pretty big hotel by the airport, but there's a lot of amenities that are lacking here, but it's not bad. But they just have like a little gift shop, and then I have a few like drinks and beverages and stuff. So I think I may go down. What time is it? So it's 4:50. I have to go meet my coworker at 5:30. So we meet them in the lobby, and I think I need to do too much with myself. I don't know. I may touch up my hair a little bit. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna walk down there and see what I can find. Good morning. So it's about 6:30. I have about 45 minutes before I have to head down for breakfast. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of work, check my email, all of that stuff. I made it down to the gym today, although it wasn't a very productive walk, but I made it. I am so tired. My husband had to go in at 3 today, and he normally he wouldn't be able to go in that early. Oh my gosh, see, I'm so tired. He wouldn't be able to go in that early, but he actually yesterday, he takes quite a few pills for his different things that he has. And one of his pills that I'd say there's actually 2 pills that he takes that he has to take in the evening because they make him, you know, super tired. Well, he accidentally took those pills yesterday morning. So he only made it partway through the day of work, and then he ended up having to go home. And so then when they called him and told him, you know, that he had a 3 o'clock in the morning start time, which doesn't happen often. His normal schedule is 7 to 3, but just depending on they call them moves. So, you know, depending on who he needs to pick up in a wheelchair and take to wherever they have to go. So some surgery, since we kind of live our like hospital and stuff, there's certain like surgeries they don't do. We're not a trauma center, you know, those kind of things, but more often than not, people go either north or south. So either Eugene or Medford to get like surgeries and things like that done. And so somebody had to be there like at 5 in the morning. It's just a little over an hour drive, but you know, with the, you know, getting them in the wheelchair and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, he had to be there at 3. Normally he would have to tell them that he couldn't do that early of a start time because he would still be so groggy from his medication. But I had told him when I called him last night, I told him he probably should not take any of his pills, just to let his body reset and then take his morning pills when he got up in the morning. So anyway, so he was able to take that because he was kind of excited about it because then he'll be home before me, which is kind of funny because I forgot my house keys. Since I wasn't driving up here, I rode in with my boss. I didn't even think about not having my keys, and I had gone to the store yesterday morning or Sunday morning before we left, and I had just tossed my keys on the table because my hands were full, and then forgot to put them back in my purse. So he was gonna have to leave the back door open or unlocked for me, which is inside of our garage. So it's not, you know, and you have to have a code to get in our garage. So it's not really, you know, that big of a deal to leave it unlocked. But I was gonna have to tell him to do that. And, you know, he's really like, I was really worried that he would forget because he's so like locking everything up. He's so, you know, from being a police officer, I think he's just all about like, lock your doors. And I think, you know, just not used to that process. And he doesn't go out the back. He parks in the front. I park in the back. So anyway, long story short, he was kind of excited to take an early one. That way he'd be home when I got home and we would have, you know, the rest of the day together and stuff. So anyway, I was kind of worried about him waking up because he sleeps through his alarm all the time. But it's kind of funny, he said when I'm not home, so like yesterday, when I had called him yesterday morning, he was already awake, and when I called him, so then I set my alarm for 1:45 because he had his alarm set for 1:30. He, like I always say, he has to get up insanely early and be to work. Like if he's not at work at least 30 minutes early, like he feels like he's late. I don't know, I'm not like that. I have to be to work at 7:30. I'm there like at 7:29 most of the time. Anyway, so I set my alarm for 1:45 just to make sure. And he's just like, no, I'll be okay. But I just would make my peace of mind. So I set my alarm for 1:45, which was kind of funny because I was already woke up like at 1:15, 1:30 to go to the bathroom. And I woke up in the worst, like these were like the worst night sweats last night that I have had to date. So definitely, like I have like 4 different cooling sheets in my wish list on Amazon that I want to go read all the reviews. I just was kind of scrolling through the last couple of days and just looking at some different ones, but I haven't gone through and actually read the reviews and all of that. So I am definitely going to order something because this was the worst. Like I took a shower last night, but I didn't wash my hair because it's not my hair washing day. I don't wash my hair every single day. But this morning when I got up, I actually had to like use a blow dryer and it was so bad. So now I have to go home and wash my hair tonight because it just kind of grossed me out. But this was the worst. So I was already kind of awake when my alarm went off at 1:45. So I called him. He's like, I'm already up. I'm eating a bowl of cereal. I'm like, okay. So then I went back to sleep. My alarm was set for 4:45 to go down to the gym. I actually got up at 5, went down to the gym, and why is my thing being all weird? Okay. Went down, did the treadmill. I was gonna do the bike, but there's like 2 bikes. So there's a recumbent bike and there's a, what do you call it? Like the regular bike, you know, like cycling bike. And there was somebody on that one and they were having a good old time on that. And they were really super close together. So I thought, no, I'll get on the treadmill because there's like 4 treadmills. And so there's nobody else in there. And then And so I got on the treadmill, and I was still really cautious on how, you know, my speed. I haven't quite made it up to 3 miles per hour again yet, since I hurt, you know, re-hurt my knee at the beach. So anyway, so I did that. I am drinking my energy drink. Right now, like, coffee is just so weird. This is weird, you guys. Like, my protein coffee is just not sounding good to me these last couple days. So I brought my protein shakes and my cold brew coffee. Not sounding good to me right now. I don't know what's going on. It has to be hormones and all of that stuff. There's nothing else it could be, right? So anyway, so I did that. So I'm happy about getting my workout in. So I'm glad I brought these energy drinks, because it's just giving me that little bit of waking up that I need to do. But anyhow, so another trip down. Our next one is September 29th. It just feels like it's, you know, I feel like our biggest break is between the September one and then the February one. And that's just because it's wintertime, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, all of that. And then that one's virtual. So it's these like 3 in the middle that are just boom, boom, boom. And yeah, it just feels like by the time we get through our super busy August, beginning of school year, it's gonna be time to go again. So, and I don't know where that one's at. I think they're gonna do them all here. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure all what I captured in this chatty vlog, but that's why we love these randomness, right? These chatty vlogs are our favorite because, well, they're not, I know that they're my favorite to film. I know I don't get as many views on them, but there's so many of you that just love them. So the next one I will be starting probably on Thursday. So I'll be working from home Thursday, and then I have Friday off. I'm going to Costco on Friday, and then we are going to talk about my August challenge that I am challenging myself to. I have a lot to film this week, so I'll probably be doing a lot of filming on Friday as well, because I have to film the end of my 30-day walking challenge, my final thoughts. I'm gonna finally step on the scale. I'm gonna do measurements. And I did step on the scale and do measurements end of June before my walking challenge, because I was curious about that. And I was up a little bit from where I've been these last couple of months, which does not surprise me considering of all the menopause symptoms and just my stress level over all of this stuff. And that's where I want to just really, I am just determined, you guys, just to just make a comeback. Like I am just determined, and I feel like I just need a challenge to challenge myself, and that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, so I have to film the 30-day walking challenge. I have a book review video that I need to film. I have, gosh, what else do I have? There was one other thing that I was gonna film. I can't remember, but yes. So I'll film for sure those 2 videos, and then we'll be filming a chatty vlog, but yes. So I will have that coming to you. So like I said, I don't know what's in this video, but thank you guys for hanging out with me and coming along with me. You're always so appreciated, and I will see you in the next video. And next week will be normal. We're gonna have grocery haul, meal prep. We'll have our what I eat in a day videos. We're going back to normal because this is the last thing for a while. The last 2 weeks of August will be a little bit weird, but I'll talk about that more next week because that kind of goes along with my August challenge. So anyway, have a fabulous evening, morning, weekend, day, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.